Okay, so with the draft looming, teams are finalising their final workouts and final last looks at prospects before Thursday's draft. Now, Amen Thompson had a workout with the Houston Rockets, whether it was today or yesterday, and reports say that they were so impressed with him and feel like he's the best athlete they've ever seen. I mean, ever seen, quoting Jackson Gatlin, who's a very reliable Rocket source. Now, what do I think about this? I feel like there's a very great chance that come Thursday's draft, Amen Thompson is drafted by the Houston Rockets, and it makes sense for a lot of reasons. If you look at the notes that Jackson Gatlin made, it talks about them being impressed with his defensive versatility and his upside as a playmaker, two areas in which the Houston Rockets really struggle in. And if you bring a guy like James Harden in, even though it might be a short-term fix, and you hear reports that they may not want to pay a certain amount for James Harden's services, you got Amen Thompson, who gives you the playmaking in the future and for the now, potentially, and also the defensive ability, which you just don't have on the perimeter. So someone like Amen Thompson's an athlete you're going to want. And if they see potential there that can be nurtured, it's a no-brainer for me. Because upside-wise, in that top 6, outside of Wemby and Scoot, I feel like Amen is that guy when it comes to upside, which you just can't match. Because if you can put together his offensive bag, improve his shot creation skills, I know it's a lot on paper, but realistically, he has the motor and the work ethic to do so, and has the intangibles to become a competent offensive player, then you take him 100% of the times. Now, my concerns will come when it comes to like his overall fit with the Houston Rockets, his lack of shooting ability, floor spacing, etc. But talent-wise, it makes sense. If they've assessed him at the Rockets facility and they see the upside there, then I definitely think it's a pick worthwhile having. I also feel like this solidifies the position of the Houston Rockets being in a mode where they're looking for guys who complement the current roster and also improve them to become a playoff team, because realistically, that's exactly what Amen does, because he tackles two issues which you have in your roster. And although he might not be elite at the things he does, with a bit more development and polishing, I can see him becoming that in due time. So that's not really an issue. Then look at the things he possesses athleticism-wise. His frame, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan, 42-inch vertical, something like that. And as alongside his athleticism, you've got his explosiveness too. That mixed together can make an athlete which is going to be very ferocious in transition, a guy that can get up and down the court, help push the tempo. And obviously, speed is a big thing in today's NBA. And if you've got guys who can get up and down the court like Green, KJ, now Amen, you're going to be a fast, high-tempo team, run-and-gun type offense type team. And also defensively, he can help change the culture under Ime Udoka. I think guys are forgetting that Ime is the coach and he's a very good defensive mind. So someone like Amen Thompson, who's switchable, long, athletic, is a guy who can throw into so many defensive schemes as whatever role he wants to be on the defense. And yeah, because if you look what he did in Boston with guys like Grant Williams, etc., Marcus Smart, who are, especially in Marcus Smart's case, well-renowned defenders. But I feel like Jason Tatum's always been an okay defender, but took that leap under Ime Udoka to become more respected as a defender. But I feel like it's more of the positions and the schemes Ime used, you're able to get the most out of these guys. But when you look at intangibles-wise, Amen definitely has those things for Ime to exploit and use to his advantage and make him a serious defensive weapon, although he already has some defensive ability as it is. So in terms of the type of player the coach likes, the style of coaching Ime does, I feel like this pick makes a lot of sense, because Amen does help you on the defensive side of the ball. He fits into what Ime tries to do. And on the other hand, in summary, offensively, he has a lot of growth as a shot creator. That's not really there yet. I would like him to develop some sort of pull-up game, some three-point shooting, whether it's just off the catch, something to become respectable. But that playmaking is something that you really got to respect, because I call him more of an open floor transition playmaker rather than a half-court playmaker. But at the same time, he does make the correct reads, which is a very good sign, and he does make the right play 9 times out of 10 from what I've seen. I would say he's a bit of a, I won't say careless, but because he's so quick and athletic, I feel like at times he turns the ball over carelessly, but that comes with more experience, more time, more nurturing at the NBA level, so it's not really an area of concern. But like I said, overall, with a bit more polishing of his game, Amen's going to be a great player. But I feel like the Houston Rockets will be in every right to take Amen Thompson if Scoot Henderson is no longer on the board, which I don't think he will, but there is a chance at this point. I feel like Amen's the guy. Obviously, there's a possibility that the Rockets might still deal the pick. You hear murmurs that the 20th pick's likely going to be dealt out of both picks when it comes to the Houston Rockets, but we'll see how it goes. But with this current report here, I feel like it's becoming increasingly likely that Amen Thompson's going to be a Houston Rocket come Thursday evening. But that's all I got for this video, really. That's just me reporting on the current news. Do you guys think Amen Thompson can be a game changer? Do you feel like he's the right pick? And he's the type of guy you want to see in the H? Let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all I really got for this video. Thank you guys so much for listening. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.